What up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Currently we're in downtown San Jose because today what we're gonna do is we're gonna be reviewing these shoes, the Nike SB Dunk Lows. And I think one of the best ways we can review them is by doing 100 nollie flips. So we're gonna check it out, see the damage that gets done to it, and then I'm gonna give you guys a review of them after. Because also on my feet currently are another pair of Dunk Lows. These are the Barcelonas. As you can see, this is after about 2 months of skating these. So I have experience with these. These are my second pair of Dunks. I used to skate them way more too back in like 2018 when they were mass producing them. So they were easier to get and I really like them. But I'm gonna let you guys know how these new additions are. These are the cherry Dunks. You can see the bag inside right there. You got the cherry right there. But cool part about this is I actually got these in Vietnam. Shout out to my homie On The Way. If you ever need Nikes in Vietnam, he's your guy. Check him out. I'll post a link to his Instagram. Actually, I think these were like Japanese produced or something. You can see Japanese on the tag. Yeah, cherry Dunks. Really big fan of the colorway. Got an extra pair of laces right here, but I'm gonna keep these on. But yeah, put these on right now. We're gonna get to doing 100 nollie flips. All right, here's my first nollie flip. Wish me luck.
Alright guys, so I just finished my first 10 nollie flips and I found that the foot position that works best is when your foot is a little more angled like this, as opposed to like having it straight like that. And put it more of an angle, almost like kind of like a tray flip, and then the front foot's just like that. And I found it just this position just helps the most. Like it makes me feel the most balanced, most comfortable. But right now I'm gonna take you guys to a new spot and do more nollie flips. All right, so right across from City Hall is San Jose State, and so right now we're in front of this clock tower, like super kind of symbolic of it. The ground is kind of brickish, it's brickish, but I think we'll make it work. Let's get another 10 nollie flips here, and we'll move on. Oh, that's not gonna be hard. Alright, so you guys probably heard in the video, but this ground is so like bumpy. I thought it was gonna be chill, but it was the whole time. So some of my nollie flips got kind of a little more less clean right there, so whatever. I'm happy to do 10. I could have just said gave up and move on to the next spot, but I was like sometimes you gotta adapt to the challenges as opposed to just like kind of try to move on and make things easier for yourself. But done that, so let's move on now. We went a little farther into the school, and as you can see, a lot smoother flat ground here. So we're gonna knock out another 10 and get to 30 nollie flips. So it should be easier. Let's go. But what I learned in this last like little section was that I noticed my nollie flips were turning front side, and I realized that's just from not having my shoulders straight before I pop. So it felt a little less natural because my shoulders had to be a little more closed in as opposed to open. But it does keep the nollie flip straight, and it does keep it a little more stable and balanced. So that's a little tip for you guys if you learn nollie flips: keep your shoulders straight. All right, y'all, we skated more into downtown, and right now we're by the convention center. The convention center's got a lot of smooth ground. Hopefully we don't get kicked out. I never skated it on Sunday during the day, but I think it'll be chill. So let's get it. Alright, so for those last 10, I kind of cheated, guys. It's a very subtle thing, but let me go ahead and show you guys. You probably can't see it right here, but there's actually a little uphill. But why that makes it easier for nollie flips and why I cheated is because if it's on an uphill, you don't really have to pop it as hard because it's a lot easier for the nose to hit the ground when there's like a slight incline. And so I was utilizing that, and I noticed I was getting more consistent because I didn't have to pop so hard. So maybe when I'm on a regular flat ground again, maybe that's why I don't get them as consistent, is because I'm not popping hard enough. But 50, halfway done. I think it's time for me to get a drink right now because I'm pretty thirsty, and then we'll crank out the next 50. So we just stopped by Vietnam's right here. You can see it in the back. It's in Sofa Market, but I got a soda chang. If you guys don't know what that is, like a sparkling limeade. It's hella bomb, hella refreshing. Perfect for doing 50 more nollie flips. I don't know what it is, but there's just something so refreshing about limes. Like, also it's not too sweet either. Like, that's like a hella ton of sugar, so that's dope. It's just a nice, refreshing, carbonated drink. Alright, so right now we're in front of this place called the Makla. And as you can see, there's a lot of like kind of open space right here, this weird metal ledge thing. I'm really starting to feel it in my ankle. My back ankle is the one that's been like just damaged, and I always get hot pockets in it. And so with nollie flips, you're really working that thing. So I think right here I'm just gonna focus and crank out like 25 and then move on to the next spot because I think the fatigue is starting to hit me. So let's get it done. Alright y'all, we're finally at 75. We're 3/4 of the way there, almost there. I don't know if I'm feeling any more like on lock with my nollie flips. They're coming a little more easier, they're a little more comfortable with it, but there's just somewhere I'm just like, ugh. I think those ones where I don't get it, I'm just like mobbing it too much. Timing is super important for this trick, and almost like kind of staying relaxed too. I noticed that with a lot of like kind of like switch nollie tricks, because our back foot's a lot more like kind of power heavy. Think about it, we're always like pushing with our back foot. It becomes like really like a kind of like a donkey kick type of thing. So it's important to kind of stay relaxed. That way you're still a little more like flexible and nimble with it. So let's crank out another 25 and see if we learn anything new from nollie flips. All right, so for this last spot, I want to show you guys the best flat ground in all of San Jose. It's flat, it's super smooth, but not too smooth. It's like skate park ground. Literally the best, and it's right down the street, so let's go there right now. Alright guys, here we are at the last spot of the day. Some of the best flat ground you'll ever find in San Jose. It's nice, it's level, it's smooth. You can't really ask for much more than this. And there's an overhang too, so rainy days, this is the spot. But right now, we've got 25 nollie flips left. Let's get it. Alright guys, we're at 95 now. So for the last 5, I kind of want to do something a little special. Let's see if I can do them all in a row, okay? So I'm going to set you guys up, and you're going to follow me down this hallway.
All right, guys, we finally did it. We did 100 nollie flips. I feel freaking good to just power through and do it because some of them got really hard, especially at that brick spot. That was lame out there. That was like probably the worst spot to skate. Never skating it then again, at least doing nollie tricks. So one last major takeaway from doing those nollie flips was that I actually found that if I paid a little more attention to how my feet feel on the board and just really what skating feels like, what the nollie flip actually feels like on my feet, I noticed that I'm able to land it a little better. Also, going slower helped a little bit too. But other than that, I do feel a little more comfortable doing nollie flips, but there's still something about the timing, something about the flick that I'm not just quite getting. But regardless, I feel like we still got it a little better today. So now let's get into the shoe review. This is what the shoe looks like after 100 nollie flips. As you can see, the stitching still good, and even the one on the toe cap too, it's still pretty solid. Like, you got some fraying on the laces here. If anything, the shoe's just broken in now. Let me go ahead and show you guys the other shoe so you can see what it looks like after about 2 months of skating. So as you can see, even after 2 months of skating, the toe cap never busted open. Like, it's still solid. Like, there's a little bit of ripping right here, and granted, I'm not a huge kick flipper, but you know, I feel like typically on shoes it would bust open. Even the old Nike Dunks too, I feel like the toe cap did bust kind of early, but they really outdid themselves with I don't know what they're using, but they really made it strong. That's why I'm willing to pay the extra for these shoes, because these are running about like, if you get them on StockX, they're like 170, but after the whole shipping thing, it comes like 200. These shoes actually I got for about like, what was it, 170. So that's about StockX price, but at least I don't have to pay for all the extra fees and stuff. So thanks, shout out to my homie Jumboy from On The Way. He hooked it up, didn't have to pay for the extra fees. Again, if you're in Vietnam, check him out, On The Way. He's up in Hanoi, and he's gonna hook you up with the Nikes. So, because out there in Vietnam, there's not really skate shops that sell Nike SB. Check him out, Jumboy, On The Way. I'll post his links somewhere around here. As you can see, the regular shoe, we didn't really skate at all. With this shoe, it was just all popping, you know. As you can see, yeah, not really too much damage. Like, this is what 100 nollie flips look like. I'm looking at it again. Yeah, see, so not even the string thing here busted at all. Like, so, you know, definitely broken the shoes. I really like them. You know, they are cup soles, so it does take a while to break them in, but I'm feeling pretty comfortable in them. So if you ever need to break in your shoes, do 100 nollie flips and you'll be good. That's gonna be it for the video. Remember to like, comment, share. Comment down actually below with 100 tricks you wanna see me do next, because I kinda enjoy this. It helps me be consistent. So comment down below with the next trick you wanna see me do 100 times. And I've been feeling to, like, you know, kind of share my, like, what I learned from doing the trick 100 times. Because trust me, guys, I would say even if you wanna really get down a trick, do it 100 times. You know, it's gonna really help you be consistent. You know, repetition is really where it's at, and that's what's gonna help you be a better skater. So anyways, I'm not gonna keep rambling. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all next time. Peace out.